I do.
Hey,
Um, I
hey, we're
do.
back.
The worst part about that is I'm like, I'm just not going to talk because it's, I know how it is with you and I. It's like once we start, it's just an avalanche. And I'm like, I'm just going to not speak
Yeah.
if the record button is not active. Um,
So we're
unless
starting
it's like
over
more
again. I
than
don't
5
even
minutes.
know. Like last time, the little 15-second thing that we did kind of got thrown into the abyss,
Abyss.
and then we just kind of started with the next one. So
All right. Well, we're here and we're
the
back.
dishes are
And
done. Who cares? You know.
right. Dishes are done, man. And it's been a month since our last show. I have an explanation why I had to kind of bail out last minute last week, but we'll get to that because it's not the happiest story. Um, Agnew and I were just talking before we were thrown off YouTube for
Yeah, we'll just pretend.
questionable
Yeah,
content.
yeah. We'll just say that they
Roseanne was
threw.
on, and then she had to go because she said a bad thing.
I would love to talk to Roseanne about all that. That
Oh,
was
dude, that Theo interview, I was like, I wanted it to like just keep going. Um, God, she just got screwed.
She got screwed, and honestly, the funniest part was the Roseanne show in the way that it was made, like the way that it came back, had to be one of the like the smartest. It wasn't
Yeah,
like really like a reboot. It was more like a jump start. I don't know what you'd call it because it didn't like start everything over again, right? But it was and it had kind
went down
of
like a
like,
different timeline.
well, it was also like what we really needed at the moment, right? Like
Right.
it was like completely left and completely right. Like Roseanne was completely right, and like all of her kids are completely left,
Right.
right? And they're just like clashing together in a household. And some of it was like a bit
And not
corny.
killing each
Like
other.
it was a little like nicer than the original Roseanne and stuff like that. But it
Of
still had like
course.
the essence of it, and it was like we're gonna tell you how to get through this,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
and then just the irony of the actual struggle between like comments on Twitter and comments on anything to rip it apart, and then have them like kill off the character, and then think like you're gonna keep going with the show and everyone's gonna love it. It's like you like the thing that the show was making fun of happened. Like the
Right.
the thing that the show was doing that you're trying to prevent by pulling her out of the show is the actual thing that the show was actually